No one. I'm not good at talking about my personal stuff. But I go to the mountains and all this **** just vanishes. Motorcycles do the same when I can't get into the mountains. I overanalyze, overthink, and get over it. That's my strategy. Some things take longer to get over but they pass. I hate when certain things creep back up and then I have to deal with it again. I have a friend I talk to, but not about everything. My dog. He brings up some great points sometimes. That's rough, buddy. Your dog, Zuko. No one. Hello darkness, my old friend. I come to talk to you again. I have this little rubber ducky on my desk that I explain my coding problems to. He likes to listen. Rubber ducky programming 100%. The gym to see if they are open. Working out works like magic. At least with climbing, it makes me focus on myself in a different way. How do I move here to reach there? For a good 90% of the time I realize that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and for the other 10% at least I come back with more energy from the 2H break. I don't. I cry and have an existential breakdown till I pass out from exhaustion. Then I wake up and move on with my life ignoring my pain. At least you can cry. That sounds nice. Call my mom every day, gonna be a **** time when she passes. Best woman in my life, glad to still have her around. She hears the good, bad and ugly, so nice to have that. Same here until she suddenly died in 2020. My father. He's been there for me all my life and he's a better man than I. I always felt this way about my dad. He was so great, there was no way I would ever live up to his example. Even after 24 years without him, I still miss him. Then my grown daughter will say something great about me, and I realize I did pick up a thing or two. It's hard to live up to a mountain, but being a foothill isn't so bad when you are loved for it. Video games helps a lot when you need to talk. Not because you talk with anyone, just because it helps to forget you needed to talk. Edit. Guys, I'm not talking about escaping your problems. I'm just saying that playing video games helps when you need to talk someone about your problems, not solving your problems with someone. Yeah dude, a way to cope with it. Edit. That was actually me several years back, now changed video games into gym. My dad or my young brother. Had to scroll way too far to see dad. Dad is always the go-to to talk it out with. I just let it eat at my soul. I feel personally attacked by this comment. Domino's. The amount of money I've given Uber Eats when I've needed some pizza or chicken wings to talk to SMH. Internalize, repress, overcome. The trifecta. My high school girlfriend. We broke up when I left for college hours away and didn't talk much. Now we talk a few times a month. Neither of us is in a relationship currently, but we've always been rather close. She's still one of my best friends. Just curious, the idea of getting back together ever crossed your mind? Create a throwaway account and venting on Reddit. Username checks out also, came in here to write this. No one usually. Contrary to what society expects of being emotionally vulnerable, no one really wants to hear your problems. They want results. This was a difficult lesson that I had to learn. Your buddies have their own **** to deal with. You at best worry your spouse/GF if you unload on them. I recommend reading up on stoicism. It gives you a way to detach from material **** and expectations. The fewer attachments you have, the less you have to fret over. Not having baggage is much easier than finding someone who actually cares to hear about your baggage. What if talking makes me feel worse? IDK if it's necessarily healthy, but I never understood the point of talking about an issue. If I can change my behavior to fix the root problem, I'll work on that. If it's something out of my control, I'll figure out a way to accept it and move on with my life. Semicolon. I'm sure I'd be better off talking more to get things off my chest, but IDK. Nobody. I'm the one who always has to be okay. My male friends are pretty shitty listeners. The few women I've confided in went and gossiped about it to other people shortly afterward. So basically no one. But that's okay. That's what therapists are for. You should be able to talk to your friends about not doing well. Sorry you don't have that. It's so hard to find good guy friends who actually know how and want to talk about feelings. Trusting people enough to confide in them and finding out they didn't keep your confidence is such a gut punch too. I've had similar issues trying to talk to people about these things and it really hurts. Hope you're doing alright. Hang in there. I don't think 99% of us call anybody or ask anyone for emotional support. I personally just get in my car, drive around for 10 minutes listening to music and realizing life isn't fair. Then I call it a day and move on even more sad than ever. Easy peasy. This actually works. I do it too somewhat. But I move on without the sad part. Life isn't fair, but there's always an advantage awaiting me ahead at some point. Hey guys. I'm noticing a lot of dudes saying they have no one to talk to about how they're feeling. If you guys want someone to talk to, feel free to send me a DM. I'm a random internet stranger, but even I'm better than having no one to talk to. Thanks. I write and pray. What do you write about? And whom do you pray to? I will always encourage people to talk, share their burdens, and work through issues, and help many people do this. And at the same time I have a massive block on sharing any of my real struggles and burdens, and join many of you in answering that I share my deepest pains with no one at all. Sometimes my girlfriend, most times no one. Honest question, why do you even have a girlfriend if you're not going to open up to her? Cliche, but mom's always there to talk. I'm lucky to have a great mom. Mums are the best. My girlfriend or my mum, both are very good listeners. I have a friend whose mother is a great listener, and I've envied that since I was a child. In this order, my wife, my best friend, therapist, but that's rare. There's no shame at all about having one. I'm a very easygoing person, and it's really rare, but a totally objective view is refreshing sometimes. There's zero shame in having a therapist. If anything, I'd suggest it. Instructions unclear. Wife equals best friend. This hurts my soul to look at. I hope everyone here finds someone lovely for them. The life of most men